Hi, and welcome once again to Ask Frank. Today's question comes from Cindy, and Cindy asks, Frank, do spirits see what we're doing? I often wonder if they judge me or not from what I privately do. Well, Cindy, this is a question that many people ask, but somehow they don't dare to ask. Do spirits see what we're doing? Yes and no. They can see, but not with physical eyes. They can sense the intent. You see, but the intent is sensed from a different perspective of human relationships. For instance, your privacy is your privacy. And when it comes to the senses, the intent, the understanding, and those principles, it is seen from a perspective not coming from the human emotion, the human brain that interpret one action as good and one action as bad. So, for instance, if for one culture something is totally wrong, for another is totally acceptable. So, who's right and who's wrong? You see, it's about how you work with the perceptive interpretation that you give to an act. So in the spirit world, the spirits, of course, they are detached from the physical body. However, there is an old saying that says, as above, so below. And that can easily, I can tag along with the subject of spirituality and the physical world. In the physical world, we'll manifest in the flesh with the emotion and what we have built from the way we have been raised, our family, culture, traditions, religion. So we're built that way. We're built to think in one form, while another culture is trained to think in another way. But when you are in the spirit world, you're totally detached from the physical in the sense that you don't have a physical body. However, you do have an emotion, a mental emotion that you take with you. That is that part of you that it is you. So as above, so below, there are entities that, of course, they're so attached to the physical plane that they see manifestation and they feel surrounded by that emotion and they feel compelled to be embraced and share those emotions with the physical, with the soul that is manifesting through the physical body. That's one way that you can understand how some people feel this urge of doing something and they don't know where it comes from. That need to help someone that you don't know where that intent is coming from. Those are manifestations from the spirit world, from the good and the bad. So yes and no, they do manifest, they do understand, but it is perceived from a different angle, a different type of perception. And when it comes to your privacy, well, the less I know, the better. Because I've known people that see spirits all the time and they lack privacy. But because they are aware. You see, it is about awareness. So if you are going to be thinking that everything that you do, you must be careful because some spirit might see you manifesting this way or the other and you're going to feel ashamed or whatever, don't waste your energy thinking that way. Just manifest. However, you know what's good and you know what's not good. That's for me not to judge. But you know the intent of whatever you do. If the intent is good, you're okay. If the intent is of ill will, or not in accordance to your core beliefs, or they interfere with the golden rule, which is don't do to others what you don't want them done to you, along with the law of cause and effect, that can make a change in your life. So don't worry about what spirits can see. Worry about what your original intent is and how you want to manifest. And like I said before, the question is, which side of the fence do you want to be in when the time comes? That should be your concern, and not if you're seen, watched, or whatever. So I hope I answered your question. Feel free to ask me any other question, or anybody else. Log on to Ask Frank, log on to searchingtruth.org and go to Ask Frank and ask me your question. I'll be more than gladly to answer your question. This is Frank Valentin for Searching Truth. Until then.